Hi friends, before we get started I'd like to recognize two new channels I've recently discovered and enjoy watching. One is ShazBoo BookOwl. She does a lot of great hiking videos and really shows her countryside quite nicely. The other one is Darby of River Band Survival. He's got a lot of informative videos up there. He did a 4-part series that you should check out. I don't want to ruin it for you. And he recently did a hiking trip or a meetup with Kenneth Cram. And it's really fun watching both of those videos and see how they interacted. Okay, let's get started. I was having a conversation on Facebook the other day with a friend of mine, and he asked me a very interesting question. How many ways or sources do you carry in your pack to make fire with? And I said, I honestly do not know. So, I'm thinking this will be a good video. This is my pack. This is my everyday carry, my get home bag, my bug out bag, and my day pack. Everything in this pack I can stay out in the wilderness for at least 2 to 3 days if I use it sparingly. So let's pull some of the items out here and just see how many ways I got to make fire. Now I'm going to pull the items out and then we'll go back over them and talk how it works, because you might be surprised at some of the items I have. Okay, this is my water cantina here, and usually there's a lighter in there. Apparently it's not today. But here's a lighter, cell phone. We're going to open up the top of the pack here. 550. Let's see what else we got in here that could possibly make a fire. Aha! Glasses. Let's put those there so they don't get dirty. Let's crack open the inside of the pack. Here we go. Here's some more items. Assorted batteries. Flashlight. Another flashlight. Toilet paper. I think that's it for this bag. Oh, wait a minute. Compass. Another lighter. This is my tinder bag and my fire kit. We'll open that here in a minute. And here's my stove set up. Aha. And one more lighter. And some tin foil. Okay. Let's pop open the tinder bag and I want to show you exactly what I got in here. I recently added this to my kit after I figured out how to do fire and steel. Okay, we got the all-important Altoid box we can make tinder with, but that's not what we're looking for. We've also got a nice little bird's nest to catch the spark. And here's some char cloth. And that's what I was looking for. Of course, we got in here we have steel and some white quartz that I use to make a spark with. So that's one way right there. So let's pop this open. In here we'll have several different items. Steel wool, and I'll show you why here in a minute. And of course, some simple fire starters. Now, I bet you're wondering why the heck I'm carrying steel wool, and I'll show you real quick. If you noticed, out of my pack, I pulled 2 flashlights, a bunch of batteries, my cell phone, And over here, we're going to throw this in the mix. This is my GPS tracker. With this steel wool, you can short across the batteries and get a fire out of it. Now it depends on how strong the batteries are. I found 9 volts is going to be your best bet. With something like a cell phone battery, it takes a little bit more time to do it with, but you have to be patient. Another thing with steel wool is it really catches a really good spark, so let's see if we can get a little juice out of this. Here we got a little spark. Another one. Whoa, shit. Oh, shit. Hang on one second. Okay, well, that got out of control real fast. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, but anyway, you kind of get the idea with the battery. Let's get that out of the way. And you can do the same thing with these right here. You just have to daisy chain those together. And both of these. And, of course, with the flashlights. Now, let's talk about why I have the flashlights out. You can do 2 ways with these to start a fire. And of course my glasses. Everything here has like a magnifying glass, especially the glasses. You can use this to focus sunlight on some char cloth or a bird's nest or anything you can kind of think of to make up that'll catch fire, any kind of timber. Same thing with the flashlight. It's a concated lens in there. You can break that sucker open and use that the exact same way. Now the reason I throw the compass into the mix, it has a nice little magnifying glass on it. So this is just one of them cheap Walmart compasses. And you can get it in the sporting goods section in the camping department. Moving right along, but you're wondering why we have 550 cord. That's obvious. You can make a bow drill out of this to start a fire. So, what I'm going to do now is get those out of the way before I decide to break them. And I'm going to lay out everything here, and we're going to take a look at it. Of course, the obvious reasons for a lighter, I think we all know that. But the cool thing is about a lighter, if it runs out of butane, you can still use the flint inside to catch your tinder on fire. So I'm going to lay everything out. We're going to go through it real quick, and I'm going to divide it up into tinder, or ways to catch the fire or flame, into the ways to start the fire. We're going to take a look at those, and then we'll count up how many different ways there are. Can't forget my fire starters there. Okay, I've got everything divided out. On this side, the way to make a spark, and on this side, the way to catch a spark. So let's count these out real quick, shall we? Here we have the quartz steel. We'll count that as 1. Flashlights, we can use the batteries with the steel wool. That is 2, 3. And we can use the lenses to reflect the sunlight. That's 3, 4. And I'm losing you. Get back up here. Glasses, we're going to count that as 5, even though there's 2 lenses. I'll get that out of the way so I don't get them dirty. Lighters, 6, 7, 8. And if you want to count the flints, we'll just put one in there for a 9. In case your butane runs out, you can put it on some char cloth. Right here, the magnifying glass on the compass, that's going to be number 10. Making a bow drill, 11. Cell phones, batteries of course, 12, 13. And the assorted batteries I carry with me for backup, we're going to count that as 14 right here. So, 14 on this side, the ways to make a spark. Next, over here, we're going to look at the tinder. I got the tinder ball here, my little bird's nest. We're going to count that as 1. Steel wool is 2. These will actually catch a spark from a strike force, so we're going to count that as 3. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but it does work. Char cloth, 4. Toilet paper, 5. And right here that I got with me, some hand sanitizer, that was 6. Now I've just showed you all the ways I carry with me to catch a fire. The way to make the spark, the way to catch a spark. Might be a little bit on the overkill side, I know, but I guarantee if I'm wet, cold, and hungry, I'll have a fire before the night's over. Well, I've shown you mine. It's time to show me yours. That's right. You watched the video. You just got tagged. That's right, I tagged you. Sorry about that, but I want to see how many ways you carry with you personally to start a fire. So, we can do this two ways. You can put it in the comment section if you don't feel comfortable about making a video, which is not a big deal. Or you can do a little short video of it and give me a little heads up when you get her uploaded, because I like to see how you do it. And that pretty much does it for me today. I got a brand new hammock I bought on clearance sale. Yep, it's an Eagle's Nest Outfitter, double nested. And I'm going to go find 2 trees to hang that sucker up by and take me a little nap, since I got the rest of the day to play around. Like always, my friends, comments are more than welcome, and thanks for watching.